following is a production of the Department of Broadcasting and Journalism at Western Illinois University.
Live from Salee Hall in high definition. News 3 starts now.
Good morning, Macomb. I'm Ryan Dia Cooper.
And I'm Andrew Ball. We thank you so much for joining us this morning. Well, India, I can't believe another week is done already.
Yes, it's already Friday.
I know it.
Did you do anything this weekend?
Yes, we did. This past weekend, we were in Louisville for the College Media Association Fall Conference. Spoke to some students at a session on social media tips, got to meet a lot of people, but did one thing that was really interesting. Every year in Louisville, they have a Jack-o'-lantern spectacular. And what that is in a park outside of the downtown, they set up these thousands of lighted pumpkins. And we've got some video here for you of what we took this past weekend. Just gorgeous. 5,000 plus pumpkins lined this park outside of downtown. Really interesting.
That is so cool.
Yes,
Which pumpkin was your favorite?
There was a whole bunch of different sections. They had split it up. I mean, there were those that had passed this year. There was a section of comic book heroes. There was a section of mystery genre. So I loved all of them. Inspirational people, you know, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks,
that's so cool.
Jesus. So it was really interesting. I had a wonderful time. Yeah. How about you? Do anything this week?
I went to BSA After Dark on Wednesday. It was so much fun. They had like a Fear Factor theme for Halloween. Oh my God, they had like taste testing. You had to touch in like some dark spaghetti. It was spaghetti mixed with like chocolate. The students were completely freaking out. It was so exciting. I absolutely loved BS After Dark. They had like an obstacle course, haunted house, and you should just see. It was different ladies in there just completely crying because they were blindfolded.
We're looking at this video here.
Yes.
And they've got some almost look like spaghetti set up in a bowl.
It was spaghetti mixed with chocolate, but the people didn't know what they were sticking their hands into.
Think they're worms or something.
Yes,
they go off
they
Halloween
were a
like
wreck.
that. Did you do anything for Halloween this year?
No, I didn't. No. I just went to BSA After Dark, that's all.
Yeah, we didn't do anything either, but nice weather for it. I mean, this year,
definitely.
Really good weather, yeah. All right. Well, that's what's new this morning.
Well, whether you're a fan of rock or rap, 88.3 will have something for you.
That's right. News 3's Phil Giovanni tells us how you can become a part of this student organization.
If you are someone who likes to have the aux cord with your friends, then 88.3 The Dog might be for you. The Dog is Western's very own student-run radio station located in Salee Hall. The station primarily consists of urban and alternative rock music with sports shows throughout the day. Austin Pilger, a DJ on The Dog, says there's more to do than just play music.
Go out and be active in your community. Like, you get to go out and do certain things with the radio station and have fun at events. You get to tailgate. You get to, make new friends.
The studio itself is a sight to behold. From old posters to Rolling Stone magazines and merch, the atmosphere the room creates is astounding. But the real beauty is in the freedom that comes with being a DJ. Everything you want to do is in your hands, and you are encouraged to be creative.
I mean, from the start, I was able to make my own shift on the station, choose my own music, talk about what I want to talk about, and it really gives all students, I think, an opportunity to grow.
The Dog has even made new improvements this year. They've added a new website and a live in-studio camera for close-ups of the DJs. There is also a phone for people to call in and request songs. The experience you get here is the closest you could get to the real-world DJ experience. For inquiries about how to become a DJ, come to Salee Hall, take the simple DJ quiz, and you can be on the air. For News 3, I'm Phil Giovanni.
If you want to become a DJ, there will be an informational meeting early next semester with more details.
Well, it's that time of year to turn the clock back again. Daylight savings time ends Sunday at 2 a.m. Central Time for most of the country. This means that people will be able to enjoy an extra hour of sleep before we have to prepare for those upcoming winter months. You'll want to set your clock back an hour before you head to bed Saturday evening.
While you're changing the time on your clock, be sure to change the batteries of your fire alarms as well. The state fire marshal is asking Illinois residents to take a few minutes this weekend to test and change your smoke detector batteries.
The National Fire Protection Association says 3 out of every 5 at-home fire deaths between 2009 and 2013 happened in households where they didn't have smoke alarms or homes where smoke alarms did not work. A new law in Illinois requires that by the year 2022, all homes must have a 10-year smoke detector installed.
Also this weekend, the public is invited to attend a plaque dedication in Macomb. The members of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity are partnering with the city to honor Dr. C.T. Vivian. Dr. Vivian is a minister, author, and was a close friend of Martin Luther King Jr.
He graduated from Macomb High School in 1942 and later attended Western Illinois University. Vivian is known for writing the book Black Power and the American Myth. The ceremony will begin at noon on Saturday, and a reception will follow at the Macomb City Hall Community Room. And next week, if you're looking for new music, then look no further than Western Illinois University. The Music Business Artist Development class will be hosting performances from local groups and artists.
It's called Showcase at Sundown. It's happening on November 8th. Doors open at 7:30 at the Multicultural Center. This event is free and open to the public. For more information and a list of the performers, visit Showcase at Sundown event Facebook page.
And an annual event that brings the town of Macomb and WIU together will be held on Thursday, November 15th. Celebrating Town and Gown is an evening where the president of Western Illinois University, Jack Thomas, and Mayor Mike Inman will share accomplishments that have been made over the past year by the WIU and Macomb communities.
There will also be awards presented to the 2018 honorary alumni of the school, and the Town and Gown Award recipients will be announced. Casual attire is preferred for the evening. It will be held at the Macomb Dining Company starting at 5:30 p.m.
And now that we're into November, Macomb is gearing up for its big Christmas event, Dickens on the Square.
The event will take place over 2 days and features living windows on the downtown square.
Some of the things you'll see are strolling carolers, Victorian characters, and you'll even have a chance to ride on a horse-drawn trolley. And for the 3rd year, Santa Claus himself will also make an appearance on Friday night at Macomb's train station.
Dickens on the Square will be held on November 31st and December 1st. You can find out more about the event on the Downtown Macomb Facebook page.
And the city of Macomb will be celebrating Small Business Saturday on November 24th. This is an event that happens nationally every year on the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
On this day, residents are encouraged to shop small and local rather than buying from big box retail. For Macomb residents, you can visit makeitmacomb.com to learn more about the Small Business Saturday events happening around town.
Well, cloudy skies are in the picture. Storm Team 3's Jared Streeter has the weekend forecast straight ahead.
National Broadcasting Society helps the future of broadcasting get the tools needed to succeed in an ever-growing media world. At Western Illinois University, the professional connections students bring to our chapter of NBS have opened doors to networking possibilities that students otherwise wouldn't have. The opportunities we are given as students at WIU allow us to make connections today for success tomorrow.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
I chose Western Illinois University because I could get involved right away. You're going to gain experience. I'm going to be able to just become successful right out the gate. I'll be a news reporter and eventually become a news anchor one day. I've always felt that as a strong speaker, I could be a voice for the voiceless, but as long as I continue to believe in myself, work hard, and show that I want to put my best foot forward, I think that anything is possible.
Welcome back and good morning, Macomb. My name is Jared and this is the weather. Today we have 36 degrees, currently outside it's 36 degrees with a humidity of 96%. I know everyone enjoyed defrosting their vehicles like I did this morning. Average highs for this time of year is 58 degrees, lows around 36. The record high for this time of year is 80 degrees in 2000, and the record low is 16 in 1951. Right now we can see the low pressure system starting to move some moisture into our area. Over the next couple days, we're going to see more moisture start moving its way over to us. Tonight, currently right now, we can see a little bit of moisture moving into Macomb, but we're not going to have to worry about that all day today. Most of the moisture is going to start hitting us when we get closer to Sunday afternoon. Right now, outside, we're going to see 36 degrees in Macomb. On the east side of our viewing area, we're seeing 38 degrees, 37, and then back over to the west, we're seeing 40s currently. Burlington, Keokuk, we're seeing 39 degrees. Macomb, 39 for tonight. Peoria and Springfield, we're seeing 36 degrees. Macomb for tomorrow as a high, we're seeing 54 degrees. Burlington, Keokuk, 54 degrees. Mostly mid to high 50s for tomorrow as a high. And for tomorrow night, Keokuk, Burlington, we're seeing 48 degrees and 50 degrees in Springfield and Beardstown. Going into tonight, we're going to have a low of 37 degrees, southeast winds at 4 miles an hour. Tomorrow, we're going to have a high of 54 degrees. Winds southeast at 12 miles an hour. A little bit of cloud starting to move in tomorrow, and again that moisture moving in on Sunday, which we'll talk about right now. Saturday, 54 degrees, a low of 47. Sunday, we're going to start seeing that rain move in with 53 degrees and a low of 40. Monday, we're going to have 55 degrees, low of 46. Again, Tuesday, 50 degrees and low of 34. Wednesday, high of 47 with sunny skies and 30 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and send it back over to Andrew and Lindia.
Okay, thanks, Jared. Well, we want to make a correction to a story we just brought to you. It said that Dickens on the Square happened on December 31st, but that's not a date. It actually takes place Friday, November 30th, and Saturday, December the 1st. Okay, well, voting is wrapping up. Find out the winner of our Choose the News poll straight ahead after the break.
On Tuesday, November 6th, our state will be making some important decisions.
You might think it's not important,
or your vote doesn't matter.
But that's not true.
If you don't know how
or where to register,
visit vote.gov.
Make your voice heard.
Create your success at Western Illinois University. Automatic scholarships and affordable education and more are all yours at Western Illinois University. Apply today at wiu.edu.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
I want to be able to stand in front of a camera and tell people the story of what the weather's going to be like that day, or be able to tell people, hey, there's something coming your way, you need to take cover, you need to watch out, and being able to stand in front of a camera and tell not only people who are directly involved, but their family members as well, like, this is what's going on. It's been very important to me because, you know, being in those situations where you are relying on the news to tell you what's going on, I like to be a part of that and helping people with that.
Welcome back. I'm Liondia Cooper.
And I'm Andrew Ball. Every Good Morning Macomb, we allow you, the viewer, to vote on stories you want to see right here on the show.
Polls each week are posted on our Facebook page with a variety of stories to choose from that will air here on Good Morning Macomb.
And we now have the results of the poll for this week's Choose the News. We asked you, the viewer, to vote for one of two stories. The myths of the green mystery fruit or the Malpass Library's display of exotic pumpkins.
At 57%, you picked the story about the mysterious green fruits to air this morning.
They're about the size of a softball, and you may have hit them with your lawnmower, kicked them with your foot, or seen some of these funny green balls at Spring Lake and wondered, what are they?
News 3's Devin Brooks tell us about these funny green balls and their funny names.
They originated in the South, and you don't find them in most yards. But when you do, they're hard to miss. Do you know what this is?
No, I haven't a clue, but I have seen it before.
I think it's a type of fruit.
I do not know what this is.
The name of this tree is the Osage orange. A lot of people recognize it for the fruit that it bears.
The Osage orange tree, or in scientific terms, Maclura pomifera.
I don't know, a guava? They call these horse apples, hedge apples, monkey balls. My kids like to call them monkey brains.
Depending on where you live, they're called something different. In the Midwest, they're commonly called hedge balls. And these big green monkey ball brains, you see, they've all fallen from the tree, but what can they be used for? This may keep away spiders in your basement.
I used to put them in my basement.
Did you try that?
Yeah, if it worked. Some people think just put a bunch of them around your house or around your basement or garage, and that'll ward off those kind of pests. But there's been no solid evidence, research that has been able to back that up.
Decades ago, the branches on the Osage orange tree were used as fence posts to keep animals from coming in and out of yards.
They used the wood for the fence posts because the wood is extremely rot resistant.
And was this fruit a meal for woolly mammoths?
I believe the range of this tree was far more extended, and so it could have been some kind of food or forage for more primitive species.
Very small, rough bowling ball.
In Macomb, reporting for News 3, I'm Devin Brooks.
Now, the hedge balls are not for people to eat, but if you're curious anyway, they're extremely bitter and have a latex-like consistency.
The fruit usually grows during the fall season.
So that sounds disgusting.
Have you
for those
ever
of you
seen
who
these?
want to try. Yes, I have, and I'm glad that Devin did this pack because now we know the story behind it.
I have never paid attention to these little green balls.
Yeah. All right, well, stick with us because Lindy and I are in the kitchen after the break.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in the shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Nobody likes an awkward silence. You can actually use it for something good.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day, he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. getting that college education. What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That would be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Well, Andy and I spent part of our afternoon yesterday at Knobloch with a couple of seniors majoring in hospitality. They shared some Thanksgiving tips for students on a budget while we were in the kitchen. And we're back here with Lakira and Rachel, both hospitality majors and seniors here.
Yes.
We're sharing some, well, they're sharing some tips on maybe some things you can make for Thanksgiving while on a budget. So what are we starting off with here?
So today we're going to make cheddar cheese biscuits that is inspired by Red Lobster.
Oh, wow. So you know those will taste good.
Yes, be very good to have on the supper table. Okay, what do we start with?
Okay, so we already have our oven preheated to 425.
Okay.
And we are first going to put our Bisquick, this is 2 cups, into our bowl. And mix that with...
Bisquick, and we're not making pancakes.
We're going to mix that with our cheese.
Our cheese is a half a cup.
Half cup of shredded cheddar cheese.
Okay.
And then next we're going to add 2/3 of a cup of milk. And then we stir this all together.
Now, what are some of the spices that you have here along the
we
edge
have
of the counter?
Italian seasoning, parsley, and garlic powder.
Okay.
That is mixed with the butter, and then it is brushed over the biscuits before we bake them.
Okay.
Okay. So this should make about 12.
Okay, so now that we've got them on the tray, what do we do with some of our spices?
We are just going to combine these.
So you mix them with the butter?
Yeah,
And then
everything gets mixed with the
all
butter. So these just get brushed on the top.
Okay.
And this is what really makes them good.
Yeah.
This is what brings the flavor.
Just using it all up.
Yep.
Don't let any go to waste.
No.
If you take anything away from our
Right.
segment here, don't waste it.
Don't waste.
All right. So we are going to put these
Just
in
stick it in the oven.
They will bake for 8 to 10 minutes. We're just going to do 8, check them a little bit earlier, just so they don't overcook.
Okay. So we made something to have with Thanksgiving meal. Let's talk about something that we're going to have after Thanksgiving meal. What are we making here?
Today we're making a pumpkin roll.
What is that?
It is a rolled pumpkin sponge cake with, this one has cream cheese frosting on the inside of it as well.
So it's almost like a pumpkin pie that you'd roll up almost.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So today we're going to start with cracking the 3 eggs into the bowl.
Okay. Now let's see how a chef cracks their eggs.
Right.
Just like that. As opposed to getting all of the
Shells
shell in the bowl with it.
Yes, I use a fork to crack my egg.
I've never seen that one.
Anything that prevents your Thanksgiving guests from asking what's crunchy in their pumpkin roll.
Yes,
Right.
it's a mystery. Okay, so next we're going to beat the eggs for 5 minutes while we gradually add the sugar in.
1 cup of white sugar.
And then next we're going to add the pumpkin. Today we use canned pumpkin, but you can make homemade pumpkin for it.
And it's already thickened up with just the egg yolk and the sugar.
Beautiful.
And the canned pumpkin is probably a little easier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Then next we're going to add the flour.
There is flour. I didn't see it. I was going to ask you.
You're gonna also going to add the baking soda.
It's 1 teaspoon of
What
baking
does the
soda.
baking soda do?
It allows the cake to rise a little bit.
Yeah. And then lastly, we're going to add the cinnamon.
Little bit of cinnamon there.
Yes.
Wouldn't be fall without it.
Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay.
And so you just put it right onto the pan.
Yes. And you just evenly spread
Kind of spread it out.
So once you've got it spread out, how long do you put it in the oven for?
We cook the oven. We could put it in the oven for 30 minutes.
Okay. At what temperature?
At 325.
325.
375.
375.
Yes.
Why don't we move on to our frosting? They've got a frosting that goes inside or on top?
The frosting goes inside.
Inside,
So
so
they
you're
take
actually
this
going to
in.
roll it up together. So they've got some things over here for
They've
the,
got
and they're just putting it all together. They're
here.
sticking the butter in with cream cheese.
And it's 2 tablespoons of butter. And our vanilla.
Then we're going to add the confection, the powdered sugar.
Set it up
And
on the,
here's the finished product.
and I think they've got these biscuits done over here too.
It tastes good.
Great.
Awesome.
And there's your Thanksgiving meal.
Yes.
Lakira, Rachel,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned. After the break, we'll discuss some good news from NEWS3. You're watching Good Morning Macomb.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in the shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Nobody likes an awkward silence. You can actually use it for something good.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day, he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That would be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you going to make of me?
Sharing some good news for our NEWS3 staff this morning. NEWS3 walked away with 2 national awards over the weekend from the College Media Association.
NEWS3 won 3rd place in 2 categories, Best Television Newscast for Live at 4 and Best TV Entertainment Program for right here on Good Morning Macomb. And we received those awards down in Louisville last weekend. Congratulations to all the staff on their hard work.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, wonderful work on
Yes.
behalf of everybody here. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's nice to show our hard work
Yes,
doesn't go in vain.
yeah, it is. And that was a great trip last weekend. All right, Jared, how's the weekend look?
Looking again at the weekend, thank you, Andrew. Right now, we're looking at Saturday, tomorrow, 54 degrees, 47, not any rain or any moisture in the air for tomorrow. However, Sunday, unfortunately, we are looking at a little bit of rain. 53 degrees on Sunday, 40 degrees as the low, and as we're looking at Monday, a little bit more rain. We're going to have 55 degrees and 46. And looking at Tuesday, 50 degrees, low of 34, and Wednesday, high of 47, but sunny skies and low of 30. Back over to you guys.
Well, it looks like we had some cooler temperatures this morning, and I think they're here to stay now that November is officially here.
Yes, it is.
Well, that is all the time we have for you this morning. We thank you so much for joining us. Your next news is Tuesday on Live at 4.
For breaking news, weather, and more, follow us on our social media platform, News 3, WIU.
From all of us here at News 3, have a good morning, Macomb.